अस्सलाम वालेकुम व्यूअर्स, वेलकम करता हूँ आप सबको आपके अपने ही चैनल टेक बंडल पर। आज की इस वीडियो में मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि हाउ टू ऐड अ वेबसाइट इन सर्च कंसोल या हाउ टू कनेक्ट योर वेबसाइट विद सर्च कंसोल। तो इसके ऊपर हम आज बात करने वाले हैं, ऐड अ वेबसाइट प्रॉपर्टी टू सर्च कंसोल। ठीक है, कि वेबसाइट को सर्च कंसोल में किस तरीके से ऐड करते हैं। हेयर इज़ हाउ टू ऐड अ वेबसाइट प्रॉपर्टी टू योर सर्च कंसोल अकाउंट। Note that you must be able to prove that you own the site to appropriate section of that site. In order to add it to your Search Console account, you can create a property that includes an entire domain, example.com, ठीक है, or a property that is limited to a single branch. If you are unable to prove ownership, you can ask another property owner to grant you access to the property. You can have up to 1000 properties in your Search Console account. Types of website properties. Search Console supports the following websites property types. Description includes only URLs with the specified prefix including the protocol HTTP or HTTPS. A domain level property that includes all subdomains www and so on, and multiple protocols. If you need to limit your data by URL path segments, example.com/en/ and so on, or by protocol HTTP HTTPS, then create a URL prefix property instead. Okay. Second, verification. Many possible methods. DNS record verification only. Number 3. Examples. Properties http example.com, http example.com/addresses1234, http example.com/addresses1234, example.com/addresses1234 dash https.com/ अच्छा ये बात हो गई हमें क्या। Add new property. If someone else has granted you permission to a property, just open Search Console and select the property using the property selector. Otherwise, you'll need to add a new property to your Search Console account as described next. To add a new property, open the property selector drop-down in any Search Console page or click here. Select plus or add property on the drop-down. Choose the type of property to add. URL-prefix property example.com, domain property example.com, Google hosted property sites, Blogger workspace. You will be asked to choose a verification method. After choosing, you will be shown the required verification steps for the chosen method. You can verify immediately or save your settings and resume the process later. To verify immediately, follow the verification steps described without closing the pop-up window. Then click Verify in the pop-up window. If it will take you some time to perform these steps, you can always save your settings and resume the process later. To pause and resume the process later, click Verify Later to save your current state. Close the pop-up and verify your site at your convenience. After you have performed the required verification steps, finish verification by selecting the saved but unverified property in the property selector in the navigation bar and selecting Verify. Number 5. Data should begin to appear in your property in a few days. Data collection for a property starts as soon as anyone adds the property to their Search Console account, even before verification. Data collection continues as long as any user has that property in their account, whether or not it has a verified owner. If your property has no data several days after verification, it is possibly because the site hasn't been seen in Google search or that you have specified the wrong URL. For example, you specified HTTP instead of HTTPS for your URL prefix property. ये हैं कुछ तरीके जिनसे आप अपनी वेबसाइट को गूगल सर्च कंसोल में ऐड कर सकते हैं। Add a website property to search console. ये थी वीडियो टेक सोसाइटी ये थी वीडियो